So I know it's cold in here, which is a pretty obvious thing, knowing whether or not it's cold, but other things aren't always as obvious, even though we think they should be. And did you know on average, 4.5 babies are born around the world each second? It's a lot of babies, but for our next guest, her own little addition, well, it came in a very unusual way. The baby was a total surprise.
Jennifer Favela went into labor on Labor Day, which is cute enough, except for the fact that she says she had no idea she was even pregnant.
Shocked is an understatement. I woke up in the middle of the night just thinking I had a stomachache.
All of a sudden, her water broke.
I think my wife's having a baby, but we're not pregnant. I told her, and she's like, excuse me?
The 35-year-old mom says she's never had morning sickness. She was having what she thought were just light periods. And as for weight gain,
last week, I told her, I go, hey, we need to do something, man. You're gaining weight.
this was the reason. Ready or not, he came this morning in the family's hallway, delivered by Dad at home, then a Snapchatted ride to the hospital. And their family of 4 is now 5.
Jennifer and husband Jeff join us now just a week after that surprise delivery. How are you processing all of this?
Very slowly. I'm still trying to catch up on my sleep.
Yeah, it's still a shocker. I mean, you don't expect it, and now all of a sudden you have Insta Baby 3, you know?
Now, the obvious question is, in retrospect, were there signs present that you just didn't notice? Because obviously you weren't expecting a child. You were on birth control. There was no expectation. But in retrospect, any signs?
Did you stop your periods every month?
No, I was spotting, so I just assumed, check, you know, I got it, you know, continue with life. No,
with life.
literally.
I love Jeff pulling these subtle, are you gaining some weight? Which you're never supposed to say.
Trust me, I apologize. At the hospital, when the baby, you know, after this whole thing, I told her, I was like, hey, I'm truly sorry.
Well, clearly this baby could not be coming.
A douche this whole time. I'm so sorry.
And clearly your baby is being born into a great family. I want to bring into the conversation board-certified OB-GYN Dr. Nita Landry, because Dr. Landry, how does this happen, number one, and how often does this happen?
It's estimated to happen in about 1 out of every 2,500 pregnancies. It's called a cryptic pregnancy, and that's basically when a mom has no idea that she's pregnant until she goes into labor. So I always tell my moms that baby is going to take what baby needs, and baby will kind of leave you with the rest. So if you look at the literature, the thought is perhaps the body is smart enough to know, hey, there's a lot going on because you were going through some stressful stuff at home. So the body figures that out. And so you make a little less of the pregnancy hormone called HCG. So you don't have as many symptoms of pregnancy like the breast tenderness and the nausea, the vomiting, things like that. And also baby just kind of lays low. Like, hey, mom is tired. It's going to be better for me. It's going to be better for her if I just do a little less during the pregnancy.
I love the name, cryptic pregnancy, but I love baby Jace's middle name, Chance. It's so beautiful. Now, you have, a new household member, and the Natural Baby Company heard about your story, and they want to give you $2,000 in the form of a gift card for baby products. And I'm going to ask you, Jeff, do you remember how to change a diaper?
I learned it recently.
Okay. Well, you're going to need a lot of diapers, so 7th Generation wants to help. They're going to give you 2 years of free diapers for baby. Best of luck to the both of you and your 3 beautiful kids. And just, it's obvious to me, yeah, that when you hear this story, you think to yourself, how is this even possible? But
now we know.
Now we know. And Dr. Landry, thank you for explaining something I'd never heard of, a cryptic pregnancy.
Thanks for having me.